This house is about 7 years old and stands on the site of the previous house, which burned down, unfortunately. It's about 3,800 square feet, and we moved here about 6 years ago. At that time, there was a forced air propane furnace that heated the house, and there was also a standalone air conditioner for summer cooling. While we were at a social gathering, a friend of mine said, "Hey, you might be interested in this new technology that a friend of mine through Jim Bolger and EarthFX is doing called geothermal. It extracts the heat out of the ground and also will cool your house in the summertime." So we were looking at our costs, and our energy costs for the first year that we were here was approximately $3,000 for propane and about $1,200 for hydro. The second year, it went up to about $3,500 for propane because our contract price for propane had increased. First year, it was 62 cents per liter. Second year, it was 66 cents per liter. And then we installed the geothermal system. That year, we had a letter from our propane supplier saying our new contract price was going up to 71 cents a liter. So it made good sense from an economic standpoint for us to look at geothermal. But when I looked at the advantages from an environmental standpoint, it just made a lot more sense. Because we're not burning fossil fuels, we're not tied to the cost of fossil fuels, we're not impacting the carbon footprint as well by giving off CO2 emissions. And so being involved in the environmental program at my office, I was kind of in tune with some of the technologies, and it just made good sense for us to do that. In terms of the installation itself, EarthFX was outstanding. They were on site every day and supervised all of the subcontracts that were here. They removed all of the previous equipment that was in place, the furnace and the air conditioner unit. And also they supervised all of the backfilling because they excavated 6,000 square feet to bury. And so they were here to make sure that that was all done. In terms of the economy of the system, when we looked at cost year over year then, so propane $3,000, $3,500, and about $1,200 in hydro. First year our geothermal system was in place, it was about $3,500 in hydro. Then year over year, we have seen that hydro cost drop by approximately $200. When we inquired about that, it didn't seem right that our price should go down. A friend of mine who's a geophysicist indicated that yes, the soil was full of air when it was backfilled into the trenches, and it would take up to 7 years for the air to come out of the soil, and we would see an increase in efficiency of the unit year over year for up to approximately 7 years. And we have seen that in real numbers in the cost of our hydro decreasing. In terms of after-sales service, we had one opportunity where we had a trouble light come on. I called Jim. It was a Saturday morning at 7 a.m. It was very early, very cold, and Jim was here within a half an hour and had done the troubleshooting and said, yes, we have a faulty thermistor in the system. Maintenance on the unit, very simple. There's a 2-foot by 2-foot filter. You take it out about every 3 months, hose it down, put it back in, and that's all there is to it.